Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, yeah. So, in a way, you played two kinds of different roles in this movie.
hmm
How was that to do?
It was great. I mean, it was a huge part of the film, which I was really kind of drawn to, and it was also probably the biggest challenge about playing Millie was that Molotov always had to feel like a creation of hers, but still had to feel and appear very, very different. Um, in a huge way in which we kind of showed that was through the physicality. Um, so yeah, I got the best of both worlds. I got to be in the real world and I got to be in the video game. So I was very spoiled.
Yeah. So, as you said, this movie is about video games a lot. So, how is your relationship to video games?
I don't really have a strong relationship with video games. It's gotten a little bit stronger having done this film and having to do a little bit of homework. But no, my kind of eyes were open to just kind of how big the gaming community is. I didn't know what Twitch was beforehand. That concept was very, very new to me. Um, and I think actually what I really respect is kind of what the community provides, thinking about past year and everyone being separated. I think, it really brings people together. And I
Mm.
feel like the games are like a form of art. Honestly, like the details that go into them is yeah, it's really, really
Yeah.
amazing.
How was it to act beside Ryan Reynolds?
It was great. It was great. He's he's as nice as he looks, believe it or not. I don't have a bad word to say about Ryan. I met him initially for my first audition when I flew to New York, and he was great. He was very welcoming. He made it feel like a very safe, fun space to play around and try different things. And that just continued all the way through. He cares a lot, which I really admire.
All right. This is one of the first major movies you starred in, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is it different to act in a movie like this to a TV series?
I think the biggest difference is just how big it is. These films are like beasts. There is just so much that goes into them. And they're huge, kind of stepping into a studio, like a green screen studio and just all these new experiences of the size of the locations and how many kind of support and cast were on set and they were all in the NPC costumes and the detail that had gone into them. So I think the foundations are the same, how you prepare for the role, how you approach it, but everything just feels huge, basically.
What message do you hope that the audience will bring back home when they see this movie?
Oh, I hope they have fun. I hope I do. It's so joyous, and I hope they can have a couple of hours of just switching off, and they come out feeling happier than what they did when they went in.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Would you come back for a sequel?
yeah, I would love to be back on set with this team. I think as well, though, I feel like the story is rounded up so perfectly. I felt so satisfied when I got to the end of this movie. Um, which is a nice feeling. You don't always feel that. So who knows? Who knows what they
Hmm.
have in store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.